well built.
Nice
Right.
spiral in the middle.
MG, you probably know this creator. This is Kobo from, well, he's in Torque as well, but he's primarily from Kobe crew.
Yeah, yeah. I showed him a thing or two on Creator. You know.
Isn't this the guy that was making a lot of those ride tube stunt races, and then now he's like transferring over into like GP and circuits? Isn't that the guy?
Yeah, I think
There's
he
quite a
makes a
few
good bit of
people like.
everything.
No, that is oh, I know who you're. It's T68. I forgot
That's
his
right,
name.
the Martin, Martin
Tremarty.
guy, Tremarty.
Yeah,
Yes,
Uh,
yes, that's who it was. That's what I'm thinking of.
yeah, he's good
like
too.
yeah,
Yeah, he's got some good stuff.
he's like a legit pro stunt creator, but he's the way he talks when he gets sent a message that he's completely done with the stunt thing and didn't want anything to do with it, you know, and you know, I used to host a lot of their, you know, I used to host like everyone's jobs, you know, but I gave up hosting as well. You know, I got so annoyed about the well, you know, I think it was the bugs that frustrated me the most. You know, um, but yeah, I do miss hosting. You know, it was fun doing it. You know.
It's fun, but it can be a little stressful sometimes.
Yeah, yeah. But, you know, I still love creating. You know, I still create stuff. You know, I've got a lot of unfinished stuff. You know.
I got a handful.
Oh, we're gonna get tight. I like this track.
He's got it locked to one car in each class. I don't know. I just wanted to do some dune racing, so I picked the dune. But
Yeah, it's a good track for it too. This is like the perfect track for it.
yeah, that's what I was thinking. Nice and
Dune's
wild.
underrated. A lot of people hate it, but it's fun.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh Jesus. Yeah, it's a cool little design here.
Ketchup's on. Doctor, no, you might be able to make it back. I'm not sure.
Get a slipstream, buddy. He'll catch right back up.
Yeah, these things are crazy fast,
Yeah.
man. Semi.
What's up, Lee? Thanks for tuning into the stream.
Have you guys ever seen Formula Truck?
The Formula off-road trucks,
Yeah.
the ones that race up the sand hills,
Yes.
sand cliffs. Yeah, I do a lot of RC cars, and those got popular for a while. Put paddle tires on them and go out to the beach and just rip up the sand dunes. Just
Yeah,
slam
that's
the
it.
suspension all the way down, and
The hill climbing stuff's insane in those trucks.
yeah, those things got a lot of freaking power, man. Super wide track widths and oh, that was brutal. Oh, those dudes in their SUVs. Yeah, those guys are nuts, man. They put like 1,000 horsepower motors in those things and just pretty damn near. Yeah, those guys are pretty nuts.
I think the Dune is in real life was based in the 80s on I think a Soviet military vehicle, and they sort of unmilitarized it. Is that a word?
Yeah.
Took all the military shit off it, and
Into a
then just
race
turned it
vehicle.
into. Yeah, that's what I think. I think that's what it's based. But there's a lot of trucks that kind of look like this in real life. But I remember watching like how insane they were. You know. Yes. Yeah.
Or that Beam and G, Beam and G drive.
Yeah.
That game is sick.
Yeah, they got all kinds. They got everything you can possibly imagine.
Yeah, that game's so good. I mean, I was watching this
Yeah,
thing about it,
it's
and
been
they were
good
saying
for
that's
a long
probably
time.
that game has the potential of being the best cinema simulator in the world.
Yeah.
It's definitely
been
the best
out for a
crash
while
simulator.
too. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I've seen a lot of good videos on that game. Ooh.
Yeah, yeah. There's another game that came out called Tear Down, and you can just it's like a destruction game, and I mean, if you're playing it, just seems to be a glimpse into gaming in the next 20 years.
God,
Oh man.
holy shit.
Yeah. I mean, can you imagine if the next GTA was just completely destructible, so you could just tear everything down and things like that.
Introduce what kind of creating tools they give us.
Yeah, yeah.
Hopefully
But
they'll
people have
listen
said
to the
things,
community.
so a lot of people who do the stunt racing stuff have said, the way the war rides and the ribbons work with the camera, it's just that the camera is in the Goldilocks zone at all times for them to be able to pull off what they can do. But if the camera doesn't work the same way, then the ribbons and stuff simply wouldn't work anymore. I guess I use a lot of the small grid glitch on pretty much all my jobs, so I wouldn't be able to do that anymore. If that's not in there anymore, and so it'd be
Yeah.
interesting.
Very cool track.
Yeah, that was fun.
I'd like to try that one in the trophy truck.
Need some like jumps or something.
Trophy truck or Izzy Sport? That could be too.
It just came out last Thursday. The new article for the clothing. There's a couple of new shirts. I saw DJ wearing it Thursday, so I thought it was something you had to go unlock because he's really big into that stuff. And then I went to the clothing store, and there it was, free for everybody. Oh, it might be part of that. I
King
don't know.
James trick.
Alright. So, we're going to turn this one on then.
That's a good point, Doctor. I didn't know. It might only be J plus. Oh, maybe that's what it is. Okay. I keep forgetting that I've been wanting to cancel my subscription, but I keep forgetting about it and forgetting about it. Yeah. Yeah, you can sign up and then get all the cool stuff and. Hey, but they're giving away $1 million a month now.
So when's the new trailer out there? More information out on
Last
the.
I heard was summer, but they just said who knows, beginning of summer, end of summer.
They're
I
probably
imagine
gonna
that.
be more secretive this time, so it doesn't get
Get
hacked
leaked.
again. Yeah.
I imagine the only reason we got the trailer was because of that hack. You know, they just thought, we.
What? Really?
That is not true.
I don't see that happening.
Is
Not yet.
HSW or taking drugs? Okay.
You can take whatever.
Right.
HSW's on, but
Hopefully something with 4 wheels. Everybody, hopefully. Yeah, there's a couple of bikes.
yeah, if it,
We gotta teach James how to restrict vehicles, or at least get rid of motorcycles.
yeah.
Yeah. I know in his other road track,
That Lopez.
he's got it restricted.
Alright, so this is a new one by King James. It basically runs up the whole east coast of the map. Well, runs down, I guess. Really?
Are y'all doing?
No, it's not.
Was hoping Techno would be here to see this one. This reminds me so much of like a early techno track.
Whoa, what's that?
Yeah, there and the tubes and stuff. Be careful, everyone. There are some obstacles in there, like some rocks or some poles in one of them, I think. Oh God! Turn!
Oh shit! Shit!
Oh God!
Oh my god.
Yeah, that was my fault. Whoever I wrecked.
Jesus.
Oh, Christo, I'm so sorry, Christo. Damn.
Do you guys ever talk to Moore as well?
Yeah, he's in this playlist.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if you
I
guys
just-
know, but he's partially deaf. Or, I don't know if you guys know
Yeah,
that.
we were talking about this before. Yeah,
he has this module that he plugs up into his
Jesus.
TV, and it allows him to get subtitles. So when he's in a chat with us, it allows him to have subtitles, and he can see what or hear what we're saying.
Really cool.
That's
And that's
pretty cool
how
that that exists.
yeah.
I didn't even know there was technology
Yeah.
like that.
That way he can communicate, at least hear what we're saying, and if he needs to follow any specific.
I get a daily
It's pretty
message.
cool that he can do that.
I
Yeah.
get a daily message from him asking if there's any playlists, and I have to say to him that I'm not really involved on this game like I used to be.
Yeah, he's in our craps chat, and oh wow, there's rocks. Oh boy, look at that.
Yeah.
Just, he used to be one of the old school heads on this game, wasn't he? He was.
Yeah, he was part of that True crew.
Oh, he's
a
still
long time.
the leader of
He
True.
still
and-
is, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So what happened to his crew then? Did it just
I
disappear,
have
or
no idea.
I think a lot of crews have just kind of gone
They
stale,
faded
like
away, yeah.
unless there's people hosting stuff that Yeah.
Yeah,
It's quite surprised
in that section.
I'm quite surprised
can't
about
get
like CSI. You know, I mean, sometimes I've seen him do lists on his own or with another person or one random person and people like that. You know.
Yeah, CSI. He on Tuesday nights when he hosts. Sometimes he doesn't get a whole lot of people. It's just
Yeah,
like him
yeah.
and K Dog.
Yeah,
Um,
James is missing a couple checkpoints here.
Once upon a time, you know, their playlists were constantly, you know, sold out, you know,
That
daily,
whole
and
GCCC crew. Those guys.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, this is a point to point. Oh wow. Yeah. It's well, then not only that, but there's so many of us that are in other crews. You know, it's kind of so sometimes it may look like some crews are faded away because we're just in one for so long and don't switch.
So a lot of crews have, well, maybe not a lot, but I think the smart ones have joined forces. Like,
Yeah.
everybody in Crap Core and Torque is all in Crap Core and Torque. All of our
Yeah.
events are full.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We
Yeah.
always have good lists going every night of the week.
Yeah.
I think you have
Which is
to,
a
man.
good thing.
I don't think there's any solo crews out there. There's 7 lobbies a week for 3 people. No one is doing that anymore.
I've been in some right crews where the you know the crew leaders just basically become thought leaders and it puts people off, you know, and yeah, it's like I don't know, like and also as someone said in the chat, you know, the switch between PS4 and PS5, I think a lot of people just thought, well, what's the point? You know, it's killed everything, you know. And that I don't see it anymore, but that whole join bug thing, you know, that got a lot of people off, you know.
That's still going.
Yeah.
So if you try to join after race 2 or 3, and if there's a lot of people, you can't get in unless you go to Creator, and then you join off your friends in Creator, and that pretty much works 90% of the time. But if you try
Mm.
joining off of a friends list or off a party chat, friends, and try to join your friends off of that, half the time it won't let you in. So it's really fixed per se. But there is a workaround. It's through Creator.
Alright, so this one's made by Hammerman, who's here in the party. Hammerman made like 5 jobs for this challenge, but this was the one he wanted. What is a regatta? You said that before, and I
It's like with sailboats, right?
gotcha,
The regatta do with sailboats. Oh. Yeah.
HSW's off, so y'all know. Yeah, yeah. Hammerman is actually Mr. Beast.
Yeah.
So I got a question for, well, everybody. What do y'all want to do for the next Creators Challenge. We need a theme or an idea, something to build around. I need a lot more participation than the last couple. Alright, alright. Yeah, like this one, it doesn't have to be specific, or it can be super specific. You know, we've done a lot of them, as you know, but like this one was pretty vague. It was just Vice City. There's no location. There's no parameters.
Shit, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Have you done anything like off-road rally?
So Jason is the keeper of the list. He would have this answer better than I would, but I'm pretty sure we have done a rally one.
I know you've done. I know you've done many. I just wondered if you've done something like off-road themed.
Yeah, we definitely did. We've done two, I think, monster truck ones, and we've done one like dual route rally one. But it was so long ago. Like, you know, it's totally fine to do something like that again if that's what they want to do.
Especially if you're.
Hell yeah. We gotta get DJ in here. Oh no.
Fucking hell, it was 22 years ago I heard Slayer for the first time, you know, from that game. But like, for me at the time, I being like a 14-year-old kid when this game came out and listening to that and just being mind blown by, oh my god, like metal was heavier in the 80s than today, and then going from that rabbit hole and just,
even in the 90s, have
shit. So but like what I mean is like in the, you know, so at the time I thought like the new metal shit was the heavier stuff, and then I found out about fucking Slayer and that type of stuff, you know, Megadeth, and then it changed my life forever, really. And then I would go out and people would be like, do you want to listen to this Papa Roach? I'm like, fucking no, I do not want to listen to that shit. The only thing I want to listen to is like, you know, Anthrax and fucking Megadeth and yeah, and all that shit, yeah. I've got one of his CDs upstairs.
hang on.
Yeah.
Well, vinyl's getting popular, or has been, but they're making nice record players again. With actual good quality sound, and it has that original crackle.
I met what's his name, Nick Oliveri from Queens of the Stone Age in Cardiff, Wales, the UK, and kind of that blew my mind, you know, within the last couple of months, you know. But we got like a lot of US bands that hit the UK, you know. Yeah. Hey, me too. I like so for me, you know, it's that game came out. So two games in particular, this Vice City and Tony Hawk's 1 and 2, and those three games set the tone of music for the rest of my life, you know, and yeah, so introduced me to Iron Maiden and Motorhead and all that stuff, you know. And I suppose I'm more into like psychedelic rock and that type of stuff these days, but now I'm discovering I always knew who they are, but listening to Hawkwind and all that stuff as well, you know, just blows my mind, you know. Yeah. And those
and self-control.
I love that. I love that game. Awesome track as well. By the way, it was awesome creation. You know.
Yeah. Oh,
So
right on.
Quick question then. What circuits do you have in Florida then? And I'm not implying you live in Florida, but I'm aware Daytona is one. So I mean, is it likely that they would include their version of Daytona in the next game? You know.
What's up, Quincy? Yeah, I saw the barcode. I mean, this
It's
is a
like
banger anyways, so if you see him, crash the shit out of him.
he's
Yeah,
part of.
this is a banger track for sure.
That was
But
one of our very first creator challenges. That was like the third one. We did a old Daytona, like a 1920s Daytona or some shit.
But you can
What's up,
understand what I'm
Quincy?
trying to say, though, right? Is what I mean is like just so Daytona just existing as part of the game, so yeah. And I was thinking,
Yeah, I mean, the early concepts of people that map the last map that are pretty reliable. There is a racetrack, but it doesn't look to be like a super big track like Daytona or Homestead, Miami track. It
It
looks
looks
like
like
a
a
local track.
and I think that the big question is as well about the next game is so from the trailer it implies it's Vice City, but is Vice City just a part of the map? And if
it's
that's
gonna
the
be
case, then
Florida as a whole,
This is a
and I think
banger. Just again, in case you
But then
didn't know.
again, can you potentially go to another state within it? You, is that going to be a possibility, or because if you could do that, that would be
Oh
that would.
shit!
What is north of Florida? Is that South Carolina,
Georgia.
Georgia?
Georgia, South Carolina, Tennessee.
Because if you could go to those areas, and
The Panhandle.
Like Alabama.
I don't even think it's gonna go that high, to be honest. That's such a large area. The map currently it doesn't even cover all of Los Angeles. You know
Are
what I
they
mean?
gonna have like I want to know: are they gonna have like the Everglades? 'Cause there's a lot
Yeah.
of
Oh yeah.
a lot of
That's a big
Yeah.
part. It's gonna be a
crazy-
huge
lot
part of it.
crazy shit.
It'll be a huge part of the game.
Lots of wildlife and swamps.
Yeah.
And what
Yeah.
about like, you know,
Well, that whole thing about wrestling the gator from the pool, that happened in real life,
Yeah.
and they just implemented that into the trailer.
Yeah, everything in the
Same with,
trailer
the woman. Same with
is
the
real.
woman who came out with the two hammers and was gonna attack the guy. That was
Yeah.
part of the trailer, and that happened in real life in Florida.
Everything in the trailer was from real
And
life.
There was the guy who was watering his front yard in a Speedo. That really happened, and they implemented that in the game. And
Swamp buggy race can be a big part of it, I think.
I'm
too.
excited for that.
All the swamp buggy racing,
They will.
and they got swamp buggies.
This track is the definition of a banger. Like this is
Yeah, this is.
so fast. That's why, like, I wanted to run vans here, like, pick the slowest cars possible. Yeah. Some of them are making it in now, but yeah, not as many as I think maybe he expected. Oh man, that one checkpoint gets me every time. And then you hit the turbo and you can't get to it. It's fucking...
I'm all fucked up.
Christmas crapper. Magnus, you're still watching. Talking about Christmas crapper.
Oh, we got a bus. Holy shit.
Oh, there's a bus blocking this whole side.
Where the hell are you supposed to? Oh.
It's the first time I've seen a bus on this track.
Oh man.
I've seen a lot of cars, but I've never seen a bus.
Yeah, there's a bus blocking it.
How are the
You'll be giggling right.
how are the laws for marijuana in the south right now? Then is it still really hot down there?
It's not good, man. So like 36 of the states are it's medically legal, and then roughly about I think 16 states it's recreationally legal.
Go.
But it's still federally illegal. Tennessee, it's pretty not legal here as well. Medically, I guess it is, but. Yeah, it's a mess over here, MG. It's still federally illegal on every level.
You have to come out west. Oh, west. It's legal everywhere.
Stop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, even in like Nevada has been so strict for so many decades, where you
Fuck.
get caught with seeds in Nevada, you get arrested, or a pipe, you get arrested. Now it's legal.
So to own up.
Oh my god, dude.
What's crazy now is you could go to the gas station and buy a fucking pre-roll of fake shit for $2.99, and it's like God only knows what the hell's in that crap, dude. But that's fine, you know. Heaven forbid we smoke a fucking plant.
Yeah, that shit's probably 10 times more dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
Inhaling that shit into your lungs and.
What
God,
about
this side
mushrooms?
is so packed.
Is it still intense for mushrooms over in the States?
Oh yeah. You're not allowed to do mushrooms over here. On the
In
maybe
Oregon,
California.
in Oregon,
Yeah, there's like 2 states where it's acceptable.
California's.
This is not on GTA, I don't think. If it is, blow up that fucking one side so those cars disappear. Oh god. Yeah. We need to bring that back next season. I miss the TNS pre-lobbies. I don't like that we're not doing that no more. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
CBD and dog treats with CBD, cat treats, and all kinds of stuff.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Bunch of dogs.
Xanax for your pets?
Yeah, for thunderstorms, because they hate
Damn.
thunderstorms and shit.
Damn.
Yeah, I understand that, but damn, I mean, that's pretty heavy stuff, man.
Oh god.
Because
Xanax is
over
a
there,
heavy narcotic.
you guys get the proper Xanax as well, don't you, in the US? Whereas if you the
Yep. That is me every time. Yep. The only time I've been arrested has been on those. Those are not a good mix for me.
yeah, because I've never been into that type of stuff, like, you know, but like from what
It turns you into a zombie.
I was reading this. This stuff that people like all the like rappers and stuff drink, but some kind of codeine drink. I can't remember what.
It's codeine. It's liquid codeine.
But
And they mix it with like Sprite or something. And they
Sipping
call it
on
perp.
scissor.
It's like something purple, and they call it perp or something like that.
Scissor, man, Paul Wall.
But you know that shit. But that shit can like fuck up your liver and shit, and your kidneys and all that.
But most of the time when you get codeine, it's like in pill form. But some people can get it in liquid form, and it's like 4 times the strength.
Yeah, if you have a cold or COVID, you'll get it.
Oh,
you get it
that's
prescribed.
Right. Yeah, you're right.
It's not good for you. But I mean, you know, once every couple years, you get a little bottle of it.
If you use it responsibly when you actually need it, it's bad for you. Just like with anything else, you can abuse it very easily by drinking too much of it. You know, over and over and over. So yeah, it can just like with anything else, it'll affect you.
Dude, I don't know what kind of scissor he's drinking. Anytime I've ever had that shit, it knocks me out, bro. I watch a movie and I don't even make it past like the first 5 minutes and I'm gone.
It's race fuel.
Alright, so this is the final one. This is kind of like the first one, like I was telling you guys. Doc did a better job at making an actual race. This is more like picture type photo set. Laura B is Laura Branigan. Rockstar wouldn't let me put that in the description, but the best song, in my opinion, from Vice City is Self Control by Laura Branigan, and it would not let me put it in the description. But yeah, Sister Christian and this song were the best two. That stood out for me, anyway.
That's a
And if-
forbidden word in Rockstar World.
Laura Branigan, yeah, you can't type
Wow.
Laura Branigan.
I know. You can't even use the word Rockstar. Rockstar is forbidden in their own little world, and there's so many stupid words that. Yes. Yep. Yeah.
If you look at
It's
the map, we
it's
are far out of bounds on this one too. Like this whole
Oh, wow.
job was built way out of bounds, and like when you do that, you have to put the prop on land and then drag it over to the out of bounds area. So yeah, there's a lot I wish I could have did here better, but it would have just taken too much time. 300 props, you can't really build a whole city like I was hoping. But I did my best.
Well, one thing that amazes me about America the most is the normalization of, and when I say America, because I know it's not all like the same place, but you know, like normalization of like edibles are no laughing matter. You know, it's I don't think edibles.
Dude, I
Yeah.
I don't like them, man. I love weed. I don't like edibles. Those
well,
things.
it's
Edibles suck,
concentrated,
dude.
so it
It
hits
fucking hits you like a
twice as
freight
much.
train, man.
I called the ambulance on myself on edibles.
Freaked me
man.
out. I was in
I've
Disney,
taken
man.
Xanax and not done that. Edibles, though.
They're full on. They're full on psychedelic.
So this is like the whole job right here is for that photo. That the rest of it's kind of shit, in my opinion. But yeah, for the photo purposes, that's kind of what I was going for.
That looks pretty cool.
I would say edibles are a lot more freaky than mushrooms. You know, edibles. You know, I mean, I kind of don't like edibles. You know, I think they're you know, it's just another place. You know, and
It's too much.
I don't want to go there. You know.
Approach the checkpoint from the left, guys. I mean, approach it however you want, but you're gonna want to do it from the left and swoop to the right.
And edibles hit people differently too, as opposed to like when you smoke it, it's like normal, but when you eat it, it'll hit you differently. And sometimes people eat too much. That's what really gets them. Yeah.
Yeah, I make it with the can of butter that I get from the vaporizer after I vaped it. So I just collect it and then.
I tried to warn you.
Because I used to say if I lived in America I would be enormous, but from my understanding the price of food and stuff's not what it was when I visited in 2006.
No, the pandemic.
Oh,
The pandemic fucked all that up.
Like,
Fuck.
it used to be so cheap, man. Like, going to America as a kid, I was like, fuck, man, this is so cheap.
Or
Kind
eggs, you know, if you buy eggs or any kind of dairy, oh my god, it's just ridiculous.
You know, and the size of the, you know, like the M&M bags and like things like that, you know, just how much you would get for your money, and it was.
Oh, yeah.
It did used to be cheap though, right? Like, you know, like not. Yeah.
Hang on, Jerm, hang on, Jerm. There we go. Yeah, like at Costco or some of the nicer grocery stores, with the fully cooked chickens, those are still relatively cheap.
Turd.
Yeah, the groceries in the UK are sky high as well, you know.
Oh shit.
Oh man, I dive on the shit out of that quirk.
So what don't you see anymore in the street?
Yes, I never really thought about that. That's kind of true.
I can only really talk about the UK, but you know, I mean, people just can't really afford shit anymore, you know, and
Oh damn.
Damn.
Dude, as soon as the first dog got ate, I was gone. Like, I don't know who stayed after that, but hell no. Lions are just fucking eating shit at will. Mm-mm.
it's
Thank you.
Yeah, that was fun.
yeah, there was
Thanks
there
for
was
joining, guys. It's
yeah, awesome.
appreciate y'all
Thanks for
sticking
hosting.
around.